Okay, so now we have the next video where we're going to talk about the properties of logarithms. So right here on the side, I want you to put the properties of logs. Okay, this is our properties of logs. Now remember, actually, hold on. These notes are a lot more wordy than notes I've used in the past that you're like used to when it comes to me, but mainly it's because I'm not here. And if I had to write everything down while I'm making the video, it would make the videos a lot longer. And I know you guys already are like, that's 2 times this bad boy. So there is more words. So that means we're going to read. We're going to do some reading and highlight the things we need to remember. So remember, logarithms are inverse functions of exponentials. Okay. So therefore the properties are also inverted, and we're going to make a little word backwards. Okay. And so let's look at this first property. When we have 2 things inside the parentheses that are being multiplied, okay, so when we multiply inside, we add outside. Right, and over here we had 2 separate things that we're adding, or that we're multiplying, and then we added to make it 1. Here, we're multiplying one thing, and then we add it to make it 2. So we're kind of doing it backwards. So here, the next one, we are dividing inside. Why couldn't I just have the E? I don't know. And then we subtract on the outside. Power to power. This is a little bit different, right? This, instead of multiplying anything, it's going to go toward in the front. Okay, and I always like to say we're going to put the kids in the front of the class. It's in the back. He gets to move to the front. So now he's in the front of the class. Okay. So exponent outside and in front. And this is pretty much what all of this is saying, but I know some of you don't have headphones, so you're more than welcome to read what this says and highlight what you can. So here is an example of each of the properties. So product property. If I have the natural log of x times y, well, that is the same as the natural log of x plus the natural log of y. Okay. Log of x divided by y is log x minus log y. Log base 6 of x to the y power. We're going to put this power and move it to the front. So then it's y log base 6 of x. Okay, and one of the most important things, about this concept is what it's called when we're doing this. Okay, when we convert from one logarithm to multiple, okay, we call it expansion. When we convert from multiple logarithms to one, we call it condensing. Okay, so what I want you to do is think about it. When we expand, we make something bigger. Okay, more than one log. So we're going from one log to more than one log. In condensing, we have more than one. Then we condense, and we make it one log. I'm going to take my highlighter. So I know the difference. Please put that in there. Oftentimes I get students who will see one log and then they do some weird voodoo and they still only have one log in the end. But chances are, if it comes to expanding and condensing, if you see one log, you're going to end with more than one. If you see more than one, I want you to end with only one. Okay? The end.